Today's talk is going to be Jupiter and Uranus, spark of inspiration. And Robert Passetti is a professional consulting astrologer and the visionary behind his deep earth astrology, which in itself says a lot. Because of that, he infuses his own practice with such a deep connection to nature spirituality. And he holds the title of Grand Pendragon in the ancient order of Druids in America, and is a director of the Magus Gathering in Gore, Virginia. And next year, we'll learn about his deep earth astrology tarot that he is now creating.
Yes, thank you. And honestly, today is the first day that we are unveiling some of the Deep Earth Tarot cards in this presentation. So that's a great lead-in. And thank you both, Israel and Linda, for setting me up so nicely with my presentation. It just seems to work so seamlessly here. So yes, my name is Rob Passetti. I'm with Deep Earth Astrology. You can find me at deepearthastrology.com. Today's focus is going to be the upcoming Jupiter and Uranus conjunction, and the way that it can, bring inspiration into our lives. But I think for a conjunction of such magnitude, we really need to begin by talking about the energies that are leading up to it. The spring equinox is, the guardian of the gate of the light half of the year. We are in that Aries energy. It's the archetypal energy of initiation. It's the warrior. We see here the crocus. It's the first flower that pops out of the ground in the spring in the northern hemisphere. We see the energy of the nettle, the energy of vitality, and the energy of Mars, which is of action and initiation here. At this point, until the autumnal equinox in Libra, the sun is going to be in its place of power. But we don't escape the energy of Libra for very long, because in just a few days, we're going to be experiencing that lunar eclipse in Libra. It's a call to return to balance in our lives, and especially in how we approach our relationship with others. And we have to understand that relationships are not just the ones that we are under our roof. We have relationships that are there for a reason, a season, and a lifetime. And how we communicate with each other in the world has been, such an important theme over the past years. And I think we're going to be called to kind of reevaluate that. And that really piggybacks off of what Linda was talking about there. And this occurs on March 25th. 2024. And eclipses always travel in pairs. So we get to April 8th, and then we get to our solar eclipse. And the solar eclipse in Aries, it's a time to break out and to break through. And Chiron is just there on top of that solar eclipse. It gives it the energy of both the wound and the healer. This is a time when we are going to be able to kind of enter into a safe space of self-healing and erupt out as a new person. We're going to be able to confront those energies and bring that healing energy into our lives. This is a very fiery, frenetic time. And then we have to question, what is the resolve of this? Where is this all going? Where is this all happening? And that is when we get to April 20th, 24. And that is the conjunction between Uranus and Jupiter. So the energy of Uranus is all about sudden change, freedom, originality, and Jupiter, all about expansion, spirituality, finding meaning. And this is going to be a very lightning bolt moment after all of that frenetic fire energy that we've had. I was thinking, how is this energy going to manifest in the world as an astrologer? And I really had to go back to my Druid training there and the concept of Awen. Now, for those of you who don't practice any near magical spirituality, Awen is the magical spark when nothing becomes something. It is the divine moment of our inspiration. And this is something that we can really, really tack onto when we get to this conjunction. And we cannot forget that it is also in the sign of Taurus. Taurus is very slow to build, but it's very permanent. Taurus is really about collecting abundance in our lives. So the conjunction of this Jupiter and Uranus and Taurus can provide us with the divine spark to create abundance in our lives, as long as we are in a space of kindness, forgiveness, and healing. This is a grand opportunity for us to be inspired, to travel into the light half of the year with a new purpose, a new mission. And listen, any spark of inspiration is a spark of divinity, in my opinion. So we need to welcome that into our lives at this point. If somebody was born on the exact moment of the conjunction of Jupiter and Uranus, what would that energy look like? My wonderful vibrational training from Linda Berry and the Frequency Finder, and that person Their two strongest vibrations would be vibration 41 and 82. Vibration 41 is all about building bridges. The themes of the equinox just keep pouring into this conjunction, and that togetherness of Libra, that striking out on our own as our own healer. 41 is, how we build bridges as an action, but 82 is all about how we build those vibrations with others. Those themes are going to be continued to roll through. And as it is in Taurus, this is a time when we can really make this a permanent foundational part of how we operate. This is a huge opportunity and a place where we can, we often kind of associate Uranus with chaos, but looking at it as the divine moment of inspiration for healing, not only within ourselves, but within our communities and with the whole world, it's a strong opportunity. Just taking a look at the chart, wow, there is so much activity going on here within the vibrational chart. This is the chart of the 41st harmonic natal chart of what the exact moment of the conjunction of Jupiter and Uranus. It's almost like it's striking out like lightning all over to all the other planets. That is the web of healing and the web of togetherness and the web of inspiration, striking out and involving all planets. And this is just a piece of the puzzle here. There are many midpoints and isotraps here, resonances and vibrations. This energy is overwhelming. It's going to be a very powerful time. Welcome in inspiration, welcome in the Awen, and make it a part of who you are and who you want to be. Thank you very much.
We're heading off into this air-oriented sense of connections. And I'm sure, Danny, don't you love those artworks? I kept thinking, oh, I need these.
Yes.
So thank you.
It's definitely a passion project. I'm working with artist Dana O'Driscoll, who's put out many decks, and we're collaborating on this. It's an astrological take on the tarot deck and the hero's journey, and incorporating some nature spirituality as well. So that'll be out in 2025. And if you'd like to see more, you can go to deepearthastrology.com, sign up for the list, and you will get all the emails that your heart desires.
So thank you, Rob. That was invigorating.